when we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times. Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history. Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children. But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring. Promoting nothing but drama. And I can't even holler, cause I was on the ride. I've been riddled with problems since I was a toddler. Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know. But it can't be Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival. But it can't be revival. LAMONT then S.
We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Orlando Magic. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Carter with the bucket.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the shot goes in.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league. Quickly turning defense into offense.
It's Suggs with the drive. And Suggs throws it down.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs were a problem on the drive.
Kicks it out to Banchero. First quarter, just over a minute played. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Now, here's Banchero. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Bane. Wagner outside. From downtown. That ball's nice speed that time from Banchero.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Banchero with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Here's Wagner. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Wagner's got 5 now.
Good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Enzo DiVincenzo nails both of them. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Banchero with the screen. Back to Suggs. Carter on the wing. 5 on the clock. Outside, Suggs. Here he goes. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Edwards, good.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Pass to Wagner. Outside Carter. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. McDaniels outside. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. And he's all for sharing the wealth.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Carter. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. A minute 20 left to play in the first. And Banchero, here we go. 4 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's Carter missing. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels right side. Edwards looking it over. Down low. And Reid throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's the break. The finish. And finished off by McDaniel.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Drops in the tray.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Reid misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
Pass to Bitadze. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Bitadze. Stolen by Reid. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. God plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And he makes the first. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And Edwards drops them both. The Magic trailed by 4. Back to Bitadze. Isaac outside. Finding the lane.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard. Terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
And it's sent back by Isaac. Inside is Bitadze. And the layup's good off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Anderson from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Isaac down low. Pass to Black. Stolen by Highland. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now Black. Nothing on the board.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
Another miss by Minnesota. The Magic with the lead. Up top, Bitadze. Back to Black. And it's Bitadze in the corner. 6 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Keelan's ball. Coming on number 4 for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert. Ida Dosunmu.
Here's Highland. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Over to the wing. Batadze wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Highland. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And it's Batadze in the corner. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Here's Shannon. To the paint. Back to Highland. Sinks the three-pointer. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Isaac. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Dosunmu. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Dosunmu's got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's De Silva. The Magic again can't hit. And the Timberwolves with possession. To the inside. And again it's Minnesota.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Pass to Black. Back to Batadze to stop the run. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Minnesota on top. They're up by 2. 2K Sports. Back in a moment from the Amway Center. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The lead is 2. Gobert. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Suggs with the ball. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Pass to McDaniels. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Banchero. He's defended by Randall. Carter with the screen. Shot clock at 6. There's Wagner with the 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Edwards on the bounce. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit. Minnesota leading by 4. Down low. Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And it's Banchero missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Randall throws it down.
Julius Randall.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
For three, Edwards. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trailed by 8. Wagner on the wing. Banchero right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Carter. With the clock winding down. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Naz Reid. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Minnesota leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Reid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Reid's got his second basket.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
Edwards drives in. Basket counts. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels. He's covered by Suggs. Now here's McDaniels. And that one drops. McDaniels got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Here's Suggs. Back to Carter. Pass to Suggs. Over Randall. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
There's the pick to the paint, and they get it, and Wagner lays it in. Wagner's got 7 points.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their
39.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Magic trailed by 11. Pass to Kane. Now Batadze. Here's De Silva. And Batadze throws it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Minnesota leading by 12. Makes it off the glass.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Here are the Magic now. High post, Batadze. And there the Magic with another bucket.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Screen by Batadze. Bane inside the three-point line. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Dosunmu. Knocks down the three ball.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Kane. Spins. He puts him in the spin cycle. Count it.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Highland. He takes it in.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Taking 2 shots.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
The Magic trailed by 17. Count it. Nice touch.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Edwards. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
Here's Carter. And he jams it in.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Edwards knocks down the three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now Banchero tries the spin move. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up again.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
At the line for 2.
Carter hits them both. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Now McDaniel. Edwards fires the three. Cleared away by Wagner. And it's Orlando's ball. That one is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero lays it in off the window. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul.
Desmond.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Edwards. Good on the triple.
Anthony Edwards.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come
to do it to him, it was mandatory. I get racks from my performance. Every time I'm coming different, I'm not into being normal. From the west side, west warmer, everywhere across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big, had to do it enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice, had to make a point. I'll be with my